Oh. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, what a night. What? Oh, not prison again. Where are we? This isn't... Oh my god,
I must surely be dead, and in the halls of Azura to look upon such a vision. You are so beautiful, my dear Dunmer maiden.
This isn't just any prison.
One of the guards owes me a favor, you know.
This is the Imperial Prison.
Put in the same cell. Would you like that?
I don't even know who you are.
Should have some fun before the end.
Oh.
Yeah, you heard me. No matter what the law says, no matter what they told you, you're going to die in here.
Ah.
You're going to
But
die.
I didn't remember what I did wrong.
Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
For me? Oh. Who am I? What? Where are we? Well, I mean, I know where we are. We've already established that. What's happening? Could this be the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion at long last, long awaited, and finally working on the channel? I know it. Hello, Captain Rennell. I mean,
right now is to get you
suspicious person.
What's this prisoner doing here?
Hello.
This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Patrick Stewart. I loved you in Star Trek and X-Men.
Never mind. Get that gate open.
And whatever else Patrick
Stand
Stewart
back,
has been
prisoner.
in. Oh.
We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Sorry. I'm innocent, I think. I hope. What if you weren't innocent at the start of it? What if you were actually like a fucking child murderer?
Stay put, prisoner.
Sorry,
Good. Let's
Glenroy.
go. We're not out of this yet.
Hello.
You. I've seen you.
Hello.
Let me see your face.
Patrick Stewart.
You are the one from my dreams.
Oh, you shouldn't
Then the stars were right. And this is the day.
You shouldn't be dreaming about
Gods
a lovely
give me strength.
young maiden like me, Emperor Uriel Septim.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route.
Oh, wow.
By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
I think you're a pervert. Dreaming about a nice young elf maiden like me, who I assume I am. Spoilers.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler.
Wow.
You are a citizen of Tamriel.
You must
and
measure
you
so
too
much.
Shall serve her in your own way.
Thank you. Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet.
It must be that.
As for what you have done, it does not matter.
So much child
That
murdering.
is not what you will be remembered for.
It will be, by the parents. What should I do?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Wow.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Please, sire, shut up. Hello.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Looks like this doesn't concern you, prisoner. Stay out of our
Bye. Wow, and there he was. Patrick Stewart. I guess we'll just kind of live our lives then. So here we are. Young, whatever I called her, Bruntley. Daughter of the legendary, you may have heard of him, Nerevarine, Nob Bruntley himself. Here she is, but she has a dark secret. Not really much of a dark secret. She is half Imperial, half Dark Elf, and that's why she doesn't look quite as Dark Elf as regular Dark Elves. And there she is. Cassiusette Bruntley. That's what I called her. That's what that's what Nob Bruntley called her. After his good friend, Caius, the man, the Blade Man. No, wait, was Caius the Blade Man? Next, I don't remember. Here we are, in the Imperial Prison. The half-Imperial, half-Elf daughter of the Nerevarine, Cassiusette Bruntley. Wow, and we've been released from prison by none other than Patrick fucking Stewart. Sir Patrick Stewart. Emperor Sir Patrick Stewart. And now we're on an adventure.
Protect the Emperor.
Protect myself. Sorry, I'll do that. Patrick Stewart. The camera seems to be a little bizarre in this strange mod pack.
Just one for the Emperor! Are you alright, sire?
Captain Renault. She's dead.
Reno?
She's dead.
She's dead.
Sorry, sire.
Oh my god, I never saw it coming.
Stand aside, prisoner.
Ugh.
There's trouble ahead.
Why are they shouting at me from so far away? Give me that Akira katana. One big problem, probably the reason she got into so much trouble, was Cassiusette Bruntley was actually a weeb, obsessed with Akavir, pretended she spoke Akaviri, loved watching Akaviri dioramas on the public display box.
Don't try to follow us.
No, I won't, Mr. Boris. Never, sir. Never follow you in my life. Oh! A mouse. Now, we've got... Genetically, we are dispositioned to killing rats. Our father killed many rats before us. Come on. Come on. Oh, you don't stand a goddamn chance. So, anyway, welcome to Oblivion. This series is going to be, of course, a sequel to our Morrowind series. We are the daughter of mighty Nob Bruntley. Even though there is a slight gap between Oblivion and Morrowind, something like 40 years, right? I don't really remember. But there are some characters in Oblivion that are in Morrowind. For example, you see the head of Jub. And then, of course, you actually go ahead and find out what really happened to him in Skyrim as well. And we are the young, half-Imperial, half-Dark Elf daughter of Nob Bruntley. Ready for adventure, put in prison for unknown crimes. Maybe it was just racist. Maybe the Imperial Guard are racist. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Right, let's get ourselves some adventuring supplies. Oh, shit. I didn't even see what that was then. Leather shield. Thank you. Sorry, I burnt my mouth earlier, so it's extremely painful to do this episode. So I hope you appreciate it. Man. Now, in this series, you may have noticed, the idea behind it was graphics updates are allowed and encouraged because it's Oblivion. It looks like shit. So we've got a bunch of graphics updates, but what I haven't installed is gameplay updates. So only graphics this time around. I'm using the Bevilex Modlist via Wabbajack, which is currently not working, apparently. So you'll have to bear with me if you want to play along with that one. Let's go ahead and get an upgrade. Look at that, though. Graphics actually look quite nice, I'll be honest. They've really done a good job with the load order. The helmet looks terrible, so we're not going to wear it. This is... Oblivion's all about fashion, right? Everybody loves making horrible anime characters and uploading screenshots of them to nexusmods.com. Right, what have you got? Iron Key, Potion of Sorcery. Got to get used to this new menu here. I keep clicking on them to try and open up the loot box, but it's kind of like Fallout-style quick looting. So there are no gameplay mods. This is as Todd intended. The only exception to that is, I guess, the unofficial Oblivion patch. Everything else is regular Oblivion. I assume your standard exploits, strategies, gameplay styles, etc. will work fine. Now, we've got to ask ourselves, what do we want to do as the daughter of the Nerevarine, Cassiusette Bruntley? I tried to make her look a bit weird, like half-elf, half-human within the Oblivion engine limitations. So I kind of smoothed out her chin, which the elves have, and obviously the really sharp cheekbones I've tried to smooth out there. Gave her the only not red eyes elves can have. Couldn't do much about the ears, unfortunately. Oblivion has just like one elf ear setting. I think, because I don't think I've ever really played a proper mage in Oblivion before, I play like spell swords, because melee weapons in Oblivion are really cool. You get some really just cool melee weapons. The spells are always a little underwhelming, but we do have a full-on spellcrafting system. Now, the spells in Oblivion are underwhelming unless you craft your own, at which point they're fucking horribly overpowered. So that could be quite fun. And plus, we've got this incredible spell effects mod that makes the spells look really, really nice. And it'd be a shame not to play that while we've got it, right? So that's the theme for this playthrough. No gameplay mods, but all the graphics mods I could fit in it. And for Skyrim, when we do, maybe Nob Bruntley's granddaughter, or great, sorry, yeah, no, it would just be granddaughter or grandson. We can have gameplay mods as well. I thought that'd be a nice way to ramp it up. That way, Morrowind, we would just kind of play an open MW, so polished for modern system. Oblivion, we've got the graphics changes, so it doesn't look like Potato Land. And then Skyrim, I'll go fucking butt wild with it. We'll go absolutely nuts with Skyrim. We got like Ultimate Skyrim. I'll throw in some weird little mods. There's actual like half-elf races for Skyrim as well, which are quite nice. There are for Oblivion, but they're quite limited. I didn't want to also risk breaking the mod list. Wow. All right. Let me get into the swing of Oblivion. It's been a long time since I played Oblivion. But I think Oblivion is honestly probably my favorite Elder Scrolls game, to be honest with you. Are we going to go heavy armor or light armor? I've been specifically not taking it because it's kind of a bit shit. And we've got more than enough defense for the early game, and I'm just going to end up dropping it on the floor because it's not even worth anything, right? Let's press on. God, it's quite dark. for me playing it. So I apologize if it started to watch, but that is by design. You know, these are sewers. And you are supposed to, you know, be kind of using a torch and moving through a spooky, dark sewer/tomb, seeing as there's just a fucking zombie down here. Unless someone flushed Grandma. Not again. Steven, you didn't flush Grandma again. Right, what have we got in here? Ale! The finest goods at the lowest prices. What was that rat doing? I genuinely thought it was bugging out there for a second, but I think they might have just had like a little animation of it cleaning itself or something. I'm actually quite excited to build a magic build, because I haven't done a magic for a while, and of course Oblivion has that really weird magic and enchanting system when we get into the Mages Guild. You unlock those little lecterns that you can fully craft your own spells and do like weird enchanting and shit. Doing a bit more enchanting, alchemy, magic would be quite fun this time. Wow, look at this, huh? A little flawed ruby there. And this is, of course, Game of the Year edition, Oblivion. Just the Steam version, basically. So we have all the little other stuff as well. Mayron's Razor, Basselhorn Castle, that type of thing. More importantly, we have Shivering Isles. So that's quite fun. But down here, Stinkhorn. I really should be collecting ingredients, but I can't be bothered quite yet. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky. They have changed the UI. So again, we've got like UI changes, quality of life changes, but none that affect gameplay specifically. We'll take the torch. Pickaxes, it's no use for pickaxes. They're in Oblivion. Right. Okay, we are sneaky, sneaky. This one we should go and hit him with our sword for the extra damage. You don't get magic sneak attack damage, do you, in Oblivion? Which is a bit bizarre. I suppose because you can hit them from far away. It doesn't really matter so much. Well, we lost our sneak effect. Probably because I was still technically moving fast with the sneaking on there. 2 lockpicks. Man, look at the goblins. They're fucking scary, huh? I can't wait till we get outdoors and we can actually see, like, the environments and stuff. This isn't probably the best example of graphics. I was also kind of tempted to throw in an alternate start mod, but I thought, you know what? No. Let's play it as my man Todd intended. I like the original Oblivion intro as well, because it's a pretty good tutorial. You get to meet some really important characters. It's a nice natural introduction to the story, too. It's like you're not the main character in the intro, which is a really nice change from a lot of Bethesda things. You know, like you got the story of the Blades and the Emperor. If there was a modern Elder Scrolls game, you'd be playing as the Blades, let's be honest. They would put you in as a Blade to start off with, but I quite like the fact that it is, you're just a prisoner they happen across. What have we got in here, then? Hello! More lockpicks. So we might as well take the iron arrows. Don't really weigh much, do they? Wow. Hello. I don't know how many bugs, let's not call them bugs, let's call them like exploits, remain in place with the Oblivion patch. Oh, that actually fucking killed us. And that's it. That, my friends, was the story of Cassius at Bruntley. Unbelievable. Fuck. Gotta be careful. Nice to see that the physics props are still just as janky as always. Nice. Okay, what have we got then? And I guess after we finish Skyrim, we've got to move on to Fallout, right? We'd have to move on to Fallout after that? Oh, shit. Give me some of those. Right, let's be careful this time, not to kill ourselves on the... Hello? Oh, why I didn't trigger? Oh, I didn't go further enough ahead there. That's my bad. The camera's kind of fucking me up a little bit here. I don't know how well it's coming across here, but normally in Oblivion, when you press left or right, you strafe without the camera moving, but it's got kind of 8-directional movement. So if I press both W and A, you see that we kind of move to that direction, and W and S moves in that direction too. So by pressing left and right, the sword moves across the screen. It's kind of thrown me off a little bit, I will admit. Well, I'm sure we'll get used to it as we go along. A. Right. And line dagger. We'll take the single gold for when we buy some Mage's robes. Hey, that'll come in handy. And go. Okay. Trying to avoid these insta-kill objects. That was obviously them being like, hey, you know how Morrowind didn't really have physics? Well, look at this. Right, give me some of that. We'll take the lockpicks. Lockpicks are always handy. There we go. I wonder why sometimes the quick loot comes up and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if you noticed that. Bollocks. Sorry, I forgot how just god-awful this, the Oblivion minigame is. There we go. Okay. Then we got the big area coming up here. Could do a little restoration. What's the, quick menu in this? Ah, oh, there you are. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Let's get a little bit of restoration. That's quite cool. Like, the spell effects are quite nice, too. Again, to say that it's a game from 2000 and 2006. Right, let's bait them out slowly here. We want to leave the witch till last. The combat seems a bit faster. Is it just me? That's more likely just where we've come from Morrowind, though, isn't it? Realistically. Right, here we are. Okay, release the ratties. Let them eat their rat keeper. For those of you who didn't see, by the way, Dark Souls is currently suspended. Because of the randomizer I used broke the game. I broke our save game, so I didn't want to commit to starting a fresh Dark Souls run when I've been promising Oblivion for so long. So we'll hold off on that one for the time being. I'll get a different randomizer, one that works a little bit better, and we'll go back to that in the future. Come on, die! Give me your magic stick. A goblin died over here somewhere. There he is. I know it's not really worth testing it, but we might as well have a look. Right, what have you got for me? Goblin Shaman Staff, a flawed ruby. Might as well take what we can to try and sell. Try and get ourselves equipped with whatever it is we decide to go for in the end. Little repair hammer, that's quite nice. Ale? Ooh! What more ale, you say? I like the idea that that's what happened. Bear in mind that elves are extremely long-lived, right? So if Oblivion happens kind of like 40 years or so after Morrowind, I'm pretty sure it's a gap of something like that. It might even be less than that. That would make Cassius at Bruntley a very, very, very young elf. A very young elf. So I like the idea that she just, you know, she was just out on adventures, you know, trying to get away from her family a little bit. Not Bruntley would be quite an overbearing father. You know, the celebrity lifestyle. Probably had to do parades in Vivek every year. Or he would be hated and despised, given that he killed, well, I mean, potentially accused of killing the entire tribunal. We did kill Vivek, and we did kill, Almalexia, but we were the last person to actually see Sotha Sil, so, probably either a celebrity or a criminal. No middle ground there. Hey, there we are. And I like the idea that she's just this young elf, you know, learning her way. That explains why she's level 1. Just drunk and disorderly, and the Imperials were like, oh, let's just put her in the prison overnight. That's official canon now. She was a bit drunk, ended up in the Imperial Prison, just because she pissed off the wrong guard. They were going to let her out. And then the Emperor turned up. I have to do this in 2 parts because I ran out of space to record with. Hello?
No, she is not one of them. She can help us. She must help us.
She must help us.
They cannot understand why I trust you.
Me neither, to be honest, Patrick. It's a bit weird.
What I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the 9.
I do.
How they guide our fates with an invisible
I mean, she
hand.
might not end up believing in that, given that her father quite literally killed three gods. But that's okay. The 9 protecting goddess. I'm not on good terms with the gods. I mean, that is true. Hi, my father killed our ancestral gods.
I've served the 9 all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens.
You're a madman.
The skies
I see.
are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign.
Stars. Can you say...
I know these stars well,
there we go.
and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
So this is where we really have to start committing to our playthrough style. Apprentice is okay. 100-point bonus to a magic. We have a natural affinity for fire anyway, don't we? 100-point bonus to a magic attribute, 100 weakness to... Oh, it's quite fun, but a little tricky. We've got the lady, willpower and endurance. The mage, 50 bonus to magicka. Thief is not really super useful. Atronak is cool, but we kind of need to combo something like heavy armor for survivability. I think we could just go with the relatively safe mage. Yeah, the apprentice, we have to consider that in magic situations we're going to get our arse handed to us. And Oblivion during the late game, we're not using any gameplay mods. We're not using like the Oblivion overhaul or anything like that. We have to consider the late game is absolutely going to hand our arse to us if we pick the apprentice and we go pure magic. So I like the idea of going for the mage. Boom.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
Nice, me too.
Your stars are not mine. Today the mage shall light your way on the paths of glory.
Wow, thank you.
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death.
Incredible.
But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness.
It really never occurred to me when I first
with such hope
played this.
And with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
How ridiculous his intro dialogue is.
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Wow.
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me.
Well, I mean, what if you don't listen to shrill music?
Me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Okay. I will follow you, Mr. Emperor.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
No problem, Boris. Let's go.
Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Thank you. Wow. Wow, could he be right about Cassiusette Bruntley? Could she be guided by the mage? Maybe this is the lesson that her father tried teaching her all her life that she never paid any attention to, and now she's met the Emperor who sees something in her, something her father never saw. He always had high hopes for her, bearing in mind she's the, the daughter of the Nerevarine. He had high hopes, but she never really believed it until she met, that's right, Sir Patrick Stewart, legendary actor and Emperor. Help me.
Not much fun.
We're not strong enough to fight these guys by ourselves. Emperor's just doing a bit of a circle there. I'm taking all their potions because they're actually quite useful. Okay. Some slow NPC speeds here. Oh. Why would the Emperor not be at the back? I suppose just in case they come from behind. That makes a lot of sense in hindsight. Let's do this magic door. That's where the enemies come out of, right? Okay, fair enough. The Emperor's in danger. We got to hear the legendary audio line, which is, just one of the best things they could have recorded for Oblivion. What have you got in here? Potions? We potion for healing. Actually not bad. More potions. God, we're going to hit our weight cap if we're not careful. Really glad I didn't pick up all that other crap in hindsight. Glad we went for light armor rather than heavy. Oh. Glamroy? You just said hold. He's a man of urgency today. I don't like the look of this. Let me take a look, is what he would normally say.
Looks clear. We're almost through to the sewers.
You are wrong, I'm afraid. Door to the Sanctum. Needs a key. Is that for when you come back and, that's when you come back for the mission for the Dark Brotherhood, right? I don't remember. Door to the Sanctum. There's actually quite a few of them, isn't there?
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side.
More trap!
What about that side path?
Shit.
Worth a try. Let's go.
Let's do it. I will protect you, Patrick Stewart. You are too precious for this world. Oh my god. Don't look at me like that, Glenroy, you piece of shit. You see that man's face?
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir? They're behind us. Wait here, sire. Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Okay. I will guard him with my life. Okay. Uriel Septim. We are safe in here. There's possibly nowhere they could... Oh. I was going to say there's nowhere they could come from. I guess except through the actual fucking entrance.
My guards are strong and true, but even the might of the blades cannot stand against the power that rises to destroy us.
Men in red dressing gowns.
The Prince of Destruction awakes,
Ozzy
born
Osbourne?
anew in blood and fire. These cutthroats are but his mortal pawns.
Damn, pirates too.
Take my amulet. Give it to Joffrey.
Who's Joffrey?
I have a secret son.
Joffrey
and
last name.
alone knows where to find him. Find the last of my blood and close shut the marble jaws of Oblivion.
It never occurred to me as well how crap his instructions are.
This is where my journey ends. For you, though, the road is long and dangerous.
Take this legendary amulet,
Now,
forged out of the blood of a
give me your
god.
hand.
By the way, take it to Joffrey. Shit instructions. Just god awful. That's like in real life. The queen's on her deathbed. Take my sacred ring to Dave. Dave who? I'll take it from here.
Then go. Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire.
Wow. No.
Stranger.
No. The Emperor. Boris. Boris, help me.
No. Talos, save us.
I can't believe it. We failed. He's dead, Boris.
Failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead.
Boris, we've...
The amulet. Where's the amulet of kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
Nowhere, she says, wearing it around her neck.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septum. They see more than lesser men.
What do you...
The amulet of
What do you
kings
just call
is
me?
a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say.
Wow.
He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
He said take it to Jeffrey or something like that.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
Probably because he was on his deathbed panicking and old and senile.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my
He's a
order.
physician.
Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
Coral. Okay. Coral.
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers. Past
Well, I
the
would
last
hope
gate.
so, seeing as this is the
That's
direction
where
you guys
we're
were coming
heading.
in.
It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret.
Wow.
Here.
And
You'll
we've
need
ruined
this
it.
key for the last door into the sewers.
Okay. We'll do it.
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced monk.
I'm a what? You're an experienced monk. Specializations, stealth, agility, and willpower. You couldn't be any more wrong, my friend. We are... sorcerer? Destruction, alteration, heavy armor. That's weird. Because spell sword, witch hunter is intelligence, agility. Nightblade, willpower, speed, destruction, alteration, blade, athletics, restoration, light armor, acrobatic. I think Nightblade suits us better. Could go just pure mage, though. To be honest, as I recall, illusion is shit in Oblivion. Alteration is pretty shit in Oblivion. I think conjuration is not great either. You can summon like a Daedroth. I quite like the idea of Nightblade, to be honest. It's very similar to spell sword, but light armor rather than heavy armor. And no block. We could go custom class. Hey, okay, let's go custom class then. Let's go magic. Let's go intelligence. Yeah? And willpower. Okay. We're basically building mage, but we're going to, instead of taking some of the bad mage, we're going to kind of build our own here. So I like the idea of destruction, definitely. Light armor. I never play light armor. Generally because all the good, really endgame armor is heavy armor. Daedric, great example. The armor you get for completing the game is heavy armor. By that point, you've already completed the game, but... Speechcraft? I think we'll go Speechcraft. That's always quite good. Because, like, sneak security... Oh, this is tricky. Conjuration is quite fun. Alchemy? Is enchanting even in this? I don't know. Oh, these are major skills, aren't they? Yeah. How many have I chosen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got one more. I guess we could go heavy armor. I haven't got a problem with that. So we haven't taken acrobatics, alteration. Is alteration good, though? Shit, I really don't remember. That's like oak flesh and stuff, isn't it? Athletics, blade. Oh, blade I didn't take either. No, shit, I've got to take blades. I'll get rid of that. We'll go blade. Light armor, marksman. Bearing in mind, because of Oblivion's leveling system, leveling up something like sneak makes enemies harder in the game. Their level is based on your level, and your level is based on which of your major skills you level up, or something like that, right? It might even be everything in Oblivion, I don't really remember. So if we go for too many kind of, let's call them utility skills, like sneak, speechcraft, non-combat, then we could end up fucking ourselves over. So I think that's okay. Blade and heavy armor, and destruction, and technically conjuration. Go on then. And we are going to be called Nerevarine Jr. Create. And done. Oh, I think I put a space at the start. Whatever, makes it stand out more. Yeah.
Really? I would never have guessed.
Evidently not. You thought I was a monkey weird, man.
I don't have any trouble with rats and goblins.
That was one problem with Oblivion. It's like it tries to guess what class you could be based on the crap gear you've been given, the crap spells you've been given in the first 30 seconds of combat when you actually get into combat against just the goblins and rats.
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne and Priory.
I remember the first time I played, he's like, you're an archer. And I was like, okay, I guess I am. And it was shit. I understand.
The Emperor's trust was well placed.
I was in prison.
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you.
May Talos guide me.
By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
No problem. Takes the sword off you, because you're not cool enough to have a fancy sword quite yet. Leaves us with a steel short sword instead. To be fair, they've basically got the same stats anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Wow, so what do we got then? Cold Touch Flare, Shocking Touch, Summon Skeleton. Oh, yeah, let's get Summon Skeleton on, like, 3. That's quite fun. Shocking Touch, Cold Touch, Flare. We could go, like, Fire, Cold, Lightning, Skeleton, Heal. And then, like, potions, maybe on... Realistically, we should put potions and shit on, like, 1, 2, 3. Well, that's okay. Alright, Boris.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
Sorry. Just wanted to see what underwear brand the Emperor wore. Take Glenroy's pocket money. And away we go. Onwards. To my good fellow Jeffrey. So we'll get through the first part of the section today, I think. We'll get out the sewers. Ready for tomorrow, where we'll be in a fresh, new world. Wow, look at the arena, huh? Oh, this is dark. Horse armor, yay. Frostcrag Spire. Merriman's Razor. God, these sewers look grimy as all hell. That's obviously the point, but it looks awesome, huh? Oh, this is gross. Alright, in we go then. Battlehorn Castle. There's going to be a couple more of those to pop up, but... we've had the Imperial Orrery yet. Dunbarrow Cove, that's for pirates. If you want to start a little pirate faction, that's quite fun. They're all pretty good as well to start early, as soon as you can start them. Just because they end up giving a good amount of gold. There's actually water here. Quite difficult to tell. Oh my god, where the hell did you come from? See what I mean about the combat seeming faster? Wow. Well, that guy just fucking leapt out of the... I mean, nowhere. Completely out of nowhere. Alright, excuse me. Is there something alive over there? Or am I... Is it just spawning in when we're panning back over? I'm not entirely sure. Weird. Gotta remember my way through the Oblivion sewers now. Poor Cassiusette Bruntley didn't expect her trip to the Imperial City to be like this. Nob sent us here. So you will learn the different parts of this world, learn their languages, their customs, their culture. All she learned was that she really liked Colovian brandy. And what the inside of an Imperial prison cell looks like. But of course, he's not one to judge. Nob Bruntley, seeing as he came to, I'd like to remind you, came to Morrowind in an Imperial prison transport. And I'm happy with that. Let's do it. And here we are, our first look at Tamriel. Cyrodiil. It's shit. It's vile. A little Ayleid ruin over there, if you want to grab some power from the wellspring. Little dock here on the, by the Imperial City. Wow, this is nice. Look at the leaves. The leaf textures. The grass textures. Look at the poppies. Wow. What a town. Well, let's head up to the Imperial City then and, let's head up to the Imperial City and see what we can find out there in the world. First to Coral, but I want to get ourselves decently equipped, you know? See if we can, maybe even apply to the Arcane University. So, with the Arcane University, you do have to go and, what is it? You get the recommendations from the people in various cities around the world. So we might have to do that. Man, I'm just soaking in the environment now. It looks pretty good. I might increase the range of the grass popping, just because it's it's only spawning in when we're like right on top of it. So I'll see if we can get that a little bit further away. Oh, the soundtrack. I'll turn up the music in some of the future videos. It's just I've been messing around with a lot with audio recently, so it's probably all over the place anyway. Apologies for that. Here we are. That's where we just came from, the Imperial City Prison. Our first look at a modern Imperial City. Can we do it not in the rain, though? If we wait an hour, do you think it will clear up? What if we wait like another hour? Do you think it will clear up? Then it's also like midday. No? Here we are, the market district. Hello? Wow. Who's this fella, do you think? Wanted. A man. Hello? Look at this place, huh? Just as I remember it.
From the other parts of Tamriel.
Oh.
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Well, that sums up Oblivion right there, doesn't it, really? What a
Good
place.
afternoon.
Have you looked around Jensen's?
Have you looked around Jensen's?
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
That man has a beard. That is an incredible beard, too. What a time to be alive. Wow, let's leave it here for today, then. Thank you all for watching. This is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting playthrough, I hope. See you all tomorrow.